All right, all right, all right. What's happening? What's happening? What it is? What it's going to be like? What is going on? What's happening, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Deeper Understanding, where I'm your host. I'm your sole proprietor. I'm your Dr. Jones. I'm sorry I'm a little late today, y'all. I'm sorry. Daylight savings time. No, actually, I was busy trying to get the screen set up right. And please don't pay no mind to it's on this side. To this part, I'm gonna get it fixed by next show. I got to get some more lighting. But yeah, we got the green screen going today. Yeah, I like that. I like that crown behind us. How y'all doing today? Come on in. Don't be shy. Come on and speak. Welcome to y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, round of applause to you all. Yes. Y'all come on in here today. Got a good topic today. Yeah, you too kind. Thank you. Y'all come on in, come on in. Daylight savings time. As much as I try to prepare for it and think I got it going on and don't think it really matters, it messes up my sleep pattern every year. But nevertheless, ain't nothing we can do about it, but just keep on living. And that's what we're going to do. But I'm glad to be here today. Glad to still be in the land of the living. Just got through dealing with the SEC championship this weekend. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm grateful for that. Shout out to my teammates and my work family. Doing such an incredible job at work. They don't get enough credit for the things that they do and the things that we have to deal with, not just the customers, but the powers that be, people we can't do nothing about. So I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for their support. I'm grateful for you all's support. As you can see from my first show up into today, I would say the production part has improved. Now, whether you like the content of my delivery or whatever, that's subjective. But we've improved. The quality is getting better. We've got pretty much some really, really good equipment. Like I said, I just got to get some more lighting, and that'll take care of some of that fuzzy stuff you see in the green screen. Plus, I'm new to this shit. Hell, it's the first time I ever used a green screen. But gives it a little bit more extra, makes it looks a little bit more professional. And like I said, it's my first time using it. So it'll get better, and I promise you. What else I wanted to say? Any more church announcements? Oh, yeah. Please keep supporting the MAGA movement. Continue to buy the shirts. I don't know when I'm going to get my coffee mugs. I'm waiting on my baby mama. She's supposed to be producing that. She supposed to be there and got me a sample by now. I don't know what she's doing. Y'all pray for her. But I must say this. I said it in the last show. I'm going to keep saying it. Every piece of support that you have given me, that you've supported through MAGA, that you supported through Deeper Understanding, all that monies that you have submitted has been reinvested back into the show. I bought a new camera. I bought a new mic. I done bought a new lighting. We got the green screen. We got the organ that y'all love. And I'm sorry I didn't hook it up today. It was just way too much going on trying to get this screen together. Then we got the screen going. I still got to get some more lighting. So all of y'all money ain't going in my pocket. And I know I ain't got to say that, but I wanted to full disclosure, because this is the people's channel. And the people should know where their money is going to. So I have made zero profits doing this and doing anything would make cheating great again. So it's all of this is coming from y'all. So thank you all. Whatever y'all put into the show, I'll put it right back into the show. I can promise you that. I even got the receipts. I got them receipts. I sure do. And so I appreciate y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. Now, let's see. What am I? Yeah, when Low Kid Hayden come on with the mugs, anything you buy with Deeper Understanding or MAGA or anything like that, and like I said, the mugs will be online. We still working on our other logos as not to my specifications because I want to be right. So when those logos get approved by me, we'll get some more logos and more stuff out. Also, what's that? Oh yeah, if you buy anything, you will get free stickers and free buttons. Hell, Apple do it. Why can't I do it? Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give you something free. Give it to the babies. Put it on your car. Let people know you support the MAGA movement. And speaking of MAGA movement, Lord, it was riding high last night. Man, there was so many women in there that was married, that was touching and agreeing. Lord have mercy, Jesus. They was just a touching. Woo, Lord have mercy. I had my privacy grabbed twice by the same woman. She said, oh, I'm sorry. Then rushed back in there and said, I'm sorry again. I'm like, you ain't sorry. You know what you're doing? Big old rock on her finger. One girl had some artificial titties. She wanted to pull them things out so bad for us. Lord have mercy, me and Poe area, we didn't know what to do. We was not getting sexually assaulted. The accosting is wild in 2023. Whoa, they're getting more and more aggressive every week. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Made me clutch my little pearls. Oh, one more announcement. I'm going to get into it. I promise I'm not stalling today. One more piece of announcement. Anybody on the Deeper Understanding pages watching over there, I cannot monitor those comments. So if somebody on that page is watching and they got my number, will somebody comment, please let me know so I can go check them people. I don't want them to feel left out. Now, let's get into to what we came here for. Tapping out. Tapping out. Whenever I speak on the subject of MAGA, cheating, the purpose of cheating, I always get the pushback from the women and some men, some beta males, some simps. They'll come along. Well, Ty, you shouldn't tell them to cheat, Ty. You should just leave. Why don't you just leave? And I know my brother D Money is listening or watching or something. Ask him about trying to leave. Man got his clothes torn off. Woman begging him, make love to me, don't leave me. I've been stopped. I've been accosted. The couple times I've tried to leave. And to be honest, see, ladies, men are creatures of habit. We really don't want to leave, especially if we think we find some value in you. We think you something special. We think you that. We don't mind investing our time in you for the long haul. The brothers that's really real. Now, I ain't talking about little water boys. Y'all keep them DeSante asses over yonder, okay? But I'm talking about the real men who invest their time, their montees, their spirit, everything into the woman. And for some reason, things don't go work out. They don't go as planned. And then with no other alternative, he will try to leave. Oh. Yeah, he'll try. There we go. He'll try to leave. Notice I said try. Because it don't often go like he planned on it. Like I said, you get your clothes torn. I saw a video the other day, and I sent it to a few people where the woman jumped up on top of the damn car. One woman had the baby in her arms hanging off the side of the damn Suburban. So I got a little story that I was authorized to share. Now, the brother wants to remain relatively anonymous. He's not on social media. But he said, Ty, go ahead. I've known this brother. We used to hoop a lot. He was one of my old basketball buddies. And it's been some years since I've seen him. But one night I was coming into work. I was coming into work, going to the garage, and I got out the car and he was leaving and he rolled by and he looked at me and I looked at him. I'm like, who the hell is this? I'm about to jerk that thing out. And it was my homeboy. And I said, oh, man, what's up, man? We ain't seen each other in years. And he asked me, how you doing? The usual stuff. And we exchanged information. I told him, he asked me, of course, what I was doing now. I told him I was in the security field. And wait a minute, this screen getting worse? What am I doing wrong? I was in the security field now. And he asked me, of course, do I still play ball? I said, no. Again, please don't mind all what's going on with this screen. I'm going to get it together by next week. I'm sorry for that. It's the lighting. But I said, I don't hoop no more. I'm a little too old for that. But this is what I do. I do my podcast and stuff like that. And so he one night he said he hit me up and he said, man, I just watched your show about I did the show about men having feelings. Men have feelings too. Men should be happy. And he said, man, I started to cry. I said, brother, what's wrong? And he had just shared with me that this is what happened to him. He had found him what he thought to be a good wife. Got married. They didn't have children, but she had a child. So he figured, well, she's a good woman. The little boy ain't bad. He needs a role model. I'm going to go ahead and be stepdaddy. And he said, as soon as I got married, all of a sudden, here come baby daddy. Baby daddy ain't been involved in years. But as soon as I get married, here come baby daddy. Put a pin right there. We're going to talk about that. We're going to break this down piece by piece of why. This is when a man taps out, when he can't take no more. Baby daddy all of a sudden decide he want to be there. Okay. That's the first problem. Second problem was her mama. Mama thought he was a good man. She was happy at first that her daughter had found such a good man. But then when things started getting too good, Mama started to become a problem. Mama wanted to come over to the house all the damn time. You can't tell Mama no, she can't come over. I've been there before. Anybody else, had they been in that position before? Where the mammy ain't got no man, and so your relationship becomes y'all's relationship. Mama all in the middle of every damn thing, meddling. Anybody else been there? That's problem number 2. Problem number 3, he said, and I swear for Lord, this is how he went down. I said, man, this is a textbook. Problem number 3 was the best friend. Best friends, the single best friend. She all up in the mix. She all, every time they cook, every time they want to do something, here come the best friend. That right there is the unholy trinity. The other parent, the mammy, and the best friend. My friend is a good guy. He got some rough edges, don't get me wrong. He's not perfect. He got some roughness on him. He was raised by a strict disciplinarian Jamaican father who didn't play that stuff. His mama was, I believe she was a librarian and something else. And she was a nurturer. She was old school, like most of our mamas back then. I don't know if his parents are still alive, but I did know that's how he was raised. So his tongue was real. He had a little sharp tongue now, don't get me wrong. He said the first, we start with the daddy. Daddy ain't been there in years. And all of a sudden, daddy heard through the grapevine they got married. Now daddy just popping up, talking about, I want to see my child. He said the first couple of times he didn't say anything. He felt like it wasn't his place. He said, but then he noticed his wife began to be a little too accommodating to daddy. My friend said he felt like she was getting excited when daddy come over. And her reply was always, I'm just happy to see my child happy with his daddy. Now, I'm going to say this. I am not against a daddy being in his child's life. I think every father should have every opportunity to be the best father he can be in a child's life. That's right. I do believe that. However, I do not believe that a child's father should have enough psychological power to when he come in the house, everybody moods change. The baby mood changes, which is fine. Baby mama act like she happy. The wife act like she happy. That's a problem. And the husband is upset. That's a problem. Daddy didn't really want to come and take. He said he noticed by the second or third visit, he didn't want to take the child nowhere. He wanted to stay there and play with the child in the yard or something like that, or go up in his room. Meaning that they really couldn't go anywhere. They had to just sit there and wait until he left. Way too much control. And my problem I saw with that is why, excuse me. And I wish I had more men in here to explain this to me, to see if I'm wrong. See, I know when you got two good women working together on a child's behalf, the mothers usually work out visitation and what's best for the child and what they're going to do and this, that, and the other. That's where the mother comes into place. I've never really seen two men get together and do that in a fatherly fashion. Am I wrong or am I right in that situation? I've never done it. My baby mama's boyfriends, I only met one and I knew he wasn't shit. So, it really wasn't much for me to coordinate. But anybody else been in that situation where the two fathers work it out? Because see, I'm of the mindset, if everything ain't good with the mama and daddy, that's just gonna always be a fight. The baby just in the middle. Somebody's got to have a cooler head, a cooler mind. But anyway, he said my friend was sick of it. He said he was sick of this man just popping up and basically interrupting and disrupting their day or their life. And when he's trying to explain that to his wife, she would say, well, what do you want me to do? That's his daddy. Ladies, when you choose a husband and you got the kid, see, you have to empower your husband, not only over the child, but also over the baby daddy. Baby daddy, yes, you do have the rights to your child. What you don't have is domain over my husband's house. That's how they go. Now, you want to come get your son, go get your son, and you leave. You know, you don't have to tell him how to be a daddy, but you got to let him know, hey, we got stuff we want to do. We want to leave our house. We got to stay here until you leave. No, sir. Take the baby with you. You bring him back when you feel like it. Because see, baby daddy was wrong right there. He knew what he was doing. He knew that if he stayed there, they wasn't going nowhere. They wasn't fucking. They wasn't doing nothing. And she fell right into the trap. I should have put the organ together. I wish I had a witness right there. Ladies, quit empowering these baby. I know you want to see your baby happy with his daddy. I know you want the daddy to be involved. Some of you go through real desperate measures to get that daddy involved. But I'm here to tell you, he ain't worth messing up your household. I wish I can get a witness in here. Second issue, the mammy. Mammy come over there when she feel like that's right, that's fair. You know, mama, you welcome. But he said the mama slowly started, and it didn't happen until they got married. All of a sudden, mama started slowly infiltrating every fashion, everything in their lives. Mama want to know what summer program they're going to use. Mama want to know what school they're going to use. Oh, no, you shouldn't send them to that school. You should send them here. Oh, you shouldn't buy him that for Christmas. You ought to buy him this. Oh, I don't like that he's hanging with this person. I don't think he should go there with I almost said my friend's name. Mama just meddling. Hey, what's happening? Mama's meddling. I've been there before. My sister, sometimes you got to tell your mama, Mama, I love you. Mama, I thank you for everything you done for me. I thank you for pushing me out of your coochie meat. I thank you for putting your titty in my mouth and giving me substance. I thank you for getting me through school. I thank you for all the Christmas. I thank you for all the birthday. I thank you for everything you've done for me. And I love you with all of my heart, my soul, and my mind. But mama, this is my husband. Mama, this is my house. And mama, I'm not gonna let you cost me this good dick and this good man and these good benefits. You're gonna have to go get you a man. Mama, you like dick. That's how I got here. That's just man, mama, you liked it. You liked it when daddy slid it in there from the bike. And mama, I remember when I was a child, couldn't nobody tell you how to raise me. So why are you telling me how to raise mine? Oh, I should have put the organ on. I wish I had a witness in here. I know this is happening. It's happened to me. Mama, you like when daddy licked you up and down and flipped you over and licked you from your head to your toe and all in betwixt and between. Well, my husband, he won't do that to me too. But we can't do it because you always over here. Now, mama, like I said, I love you. You've been a good mama. Now you need to go be a good wife to somebody. Oh, I wish I had a witness in here. Once again, my friend was caught up in a bad situation. That's a tough spot to be in. And I know some family members have been there. It's a tough situation when the mama takes over your household. Oh, I wish I had a witness in here. You don't want to be ugly towards mama. You don't want to be mean. You can break mama's heart. But damn it, mama, we get juicy. We want to get nasty. We want to be on blood. We want to do some things. And mama, if your parenting was all that great, my brother wouldn't be in jail like he is. Oh, I wish I had a witness in here. So you can't tell me what's best for my child. That's right, old blood, OB. Thank you. I'm sorry it's a little fuzzy. I got bad lighting. I got to get my lighting together and it won't look like that. So next show I have it together. Yeah, it's dark behind me. Gotta get some more lighting. Yes, sisters, I know it's hard. I know you love. Some of y'all are real close to. Some of you like sisters with your mama. But I'm here to tell you that's an issue. See, just like, and I'm about to get into it, just like your best friend. Some of you in today's time, some of you can't leave your mama around your man too much. Oh, I wish I had a witness. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm cooking. I feel like I'm starting to cook. I feel like I'm cooking. You can't leave your mama around your man too much. Mama ain't had no man. Mama ain't had no man in 10, 15 years. Mama little cute cootie cat is popping right now. Just like that grease. She popping. She ready. She waiting for your man to come out the shower with nothing but a towel on. I wish I had a witness in here. That's why she act like she hate him. Let me stop. Let me move on. I've been started some problems. Last, but certainly not least, my friend had to have his battles with her best friend. Lord, that best friend. Some of y'all friends ain't your friends. And I said this last week. See, your mama told you when you was in kindergarten, your first day of school, first day you're away from mama, and you tell her about all your wonderful friends, and your first thing your mama tell you is, baby, everybody ain't your friend. Especially when, and see, you can tell who your friend is. See, when you start to go up, you start leveling up, and your friend is still in the same position, see if they're happy with you. See if you can keep on sharing your blessings with them and see how they respond. Like I told y'all before, eventually, see, if you going up and they ain't going up, all of a sudden everything becomes little and funky. I wish I had a witness in here. And sure enough, a friend come over to the house. Oh, I like your little house. House little. Oh, girl, you got your nice little car. Little car. He bought that for you? Yeah, he bought it for my birthday. I'll go ahead. That's a hater. Friend coming over to the house, uninvited, don't say nothing, come in the house, go in the refrigerator like it's her. That screen really getting ugly. Hold on. That's a little better. Friend go in the refrigerator like it's her. She touching shit. She asking your husband. My friend said she come over there questioning him like she her man, like he her man. Smiling, laughing, winking and blinking. My friend told this gal, hey, your friend doing a little bit too much. Oh, no, that's just her. Then when they started having problems and she told her friend what was going on, because like I said, my friend he got a slick mouth on him now. Oh, he got a hell of a mouth. And she probably told her, girl, he talked real bad to me. First thing got friend mouth, oh, you should just leave him, pack up your son and go. Girl, put his ass out. See all that shit right there? Your friend want you to have hot girl summer. Y'all trying to go out here and do the damn things. Y'all trying to be roddy thotty pipers. Yeah, she a roddy thotty piper. She just out here thotting and getting piped every weekend. See, you can't do, see a good friend. See, all my friends is married. Most of them, either they married or they on their way. I don't know all the motherfuckers just single out here. And see, I understand. See, I know I can't go out. We can't go out like that no more. I can't invite him out like to do what we used to do. I got to be respectful of their marriage. I got to be respectful of their situation. So if we don't talk, if we don't get to go nowhere, we don't do nothing. I understand. All is well with me. The friendship ain't messed up. If their situation done changed, I can't be mad. I'm happy for them. You going up. But see, a lot of women got these friends. They still want them to do single girl shit. I see it every weekend at work. I saw it last night. Married women with single women doing single women shit. And I'm not saying that my homeboy wife was doing that. I'm just saying as an example. You got to be careful with that. Every time my friend said, and he made this a real point, he said, every time I got to the point where I was about to just shut down, because men will do that. We'll shut down when we full and we've had enough. We'll shut it down. And then the friend, oh, he cheating. Man ain't cheating. That's the farthest thing from his mind. Man wants peace in his house. And my friend had totally lost control of his house. He lost control of his wife. And ultimately lost control of the marriage. He said, and then we're gonna go into our close. He said the last straw, as he said, I never check the mail. He said, I never get the mail. She always gets the mail because he's gone to work, whatever, when the mailman comes. He said, but this particular day he was home and he just so happened to be in the yard and the mailman just handed him the mail. You know, sometimes you're out in your yard, the mailman don't put it in the box, he just hand it to you. He going through the mail and he sees a bank statement that they had a joint account. And I've had many discussions with many different people about if you're married, should you have a joint account? I'm just a believer. We just put all our money in one bag and hell, whatever you want to spend is all right with me. I don't give a fuck. So he had a joint account, but he noticed this bank statement wasn't from that bank. And it had his wife's name on it. So, of course, he questioned her about it. She tried to play it off. Oh, I created a rainy day account for us. He said, if it's a rainy day account for us, why is your name on it only? Why my name ain't on it? Why I ain't got no card, no receipts, no booklets? Well, I would put my money in it, and if you came up short, that's what I was going to draw it out of. He said, how we going to come up short if we both putting our money in there? Both our money coming out to pay the bills. So how is I'm the one coming up short? Of course, when he was on his way out the door, she let him know that money was for that day. My mama always told me to put some money aside. I knew, because she said it was going to happen one of these days, that don't trust no man with all your money. Always have me in an account, because I knew you were going to try to walk out on me. See, and I don't understand that. I don't understand why women, if you want to have a little extra account, okay, fine. You better not let me find out about it. That's all I got to say. But yeah, separate accounts is okay if that's what you want to do. But why are you hiding stuff from me? And I've had these conversations with other sisters about, it seems like today, women prepare for marriage. You want to be married, but you got all these backup plans, so you have a way out because you figure the shit gonna be over with soon. Why are you even getting married? I should have put that organ on. I feel my spirit coming on. See, we in an era. I mean, well, my friend Jeter's a man. What's up, Jeter? See, today's people don't even understand what love is anymore. I was just talking to my friend Buck about this last night at work. We want to be loved. We want to be married. We want to be booed up and bayed up. We want to do all these things, but we don't even understand what love is. We don't understand love ain't always pretty. When you take your vows, I'm sure it's gonna say, and for better or for worse. Sometimes worse is real bad. In sickness and in health, you ain't gonna always be healthy. One day you might need your husband or your wife to wipe your ass, to give you a bath. I've seen that. My mama, she had to have her ass wiped. My pops had to clean her up. See, love ain't got nothing to do with you being happy all the time. Love is actually when you hate each other. I wish I had a witness in here. See, love is what you reach for when you want to reach for that butcher knife. Yeah, when you really feel like you're ready to stab and you're ready to punch and choke, draw your belt off and say, bitch, you be lying. That's where you reach for the love. Love means we might not talk to each other for a few days, but we're going to get around to it because I love you. I don't want to let you go. I understand you enough to know that we just in a rough patch, but we're going to be all right. That's what you find out where your love is. And I've said it before, my friend, he left his wife, he tapped out, he said he couldn't do it anymore. He couldn't put up with all of the things that I have mentioned. And so he exit stage left, but of course, all of a sudden, his dick was little. He was broke. That was a lie. I know he ain't broke. She knew he wasn't broke, but I know she got to say that bullshit to save face. It's always the same shit. The dick was little. He couldn't fuck. He ain't have no money. He ugly. He beneath her. All of those adjectives, all this stuff. You ain't no real man. All of that. My friend said he just took it on the chin. He didn't even bother replying to it. Now he's unfound himself talking to another woman of another ethnicity, and he's doing a lot better. Imagine that. But you see, he was in it for the long haul. Regardless of the ups, regardless of the downs, he was in it for the long haul. And I get so tired of women saying, oh, men want it easy. Men want the easy way out. Men don't love no more. Men ain't this, men ain't that. Why don't y'all worry about what women ain't doing what's right? If that woman would have been a woman and took care of business and got rid of all those evil forces that was trying to come up against her, because that's all it was. That wasn't nothing but the devil trying to disrupt and interrupt their lives, interrupt their happiness. And she fell for the trap. Just like many women. A lot of these sisters, and I said this before, a lot of y'all wasn't raised correctly. You wasn't raised to be good wives. You wasn't raised to take care of your household and your husband and to put your husband first. A lot of y'all put your husbands and your man, you put them last And then you wonder why shit don't work out. And then you want to point the finger at him. What else did you put in front of him? And so you think you got it rough. So your grandmama, she had it rough. Grandmama had to deal with granddaddy and manage the household. Grandmama had to deal with granddaddy drinking to cope. And see, that's where the disconnect is. See, a lot of us, we grew up and we heard stories of granddaddy got a family on the other side of town. Granddaddy was out here fucking, big daddy out here doing the damn thing. Big mama was crazy. She was stupid for staying with a man like that. But see, you had no idea. You never got granddaddy's story. You never bothered to ask him, granddaddy, what happened? Granddaddy was wrong. Granddaddy did. You never understood him. You never bothered to understand the man's side of anything. You just saw grandmama as a victim. And the crazy part about it, grandmama never wanted to be a victim. She never told you she was no victim. You deduced that hearing your mama complain. When your mama should have just been grateful and shut her damn mouth. Oh, Lord, I'm going off on one of my tangents. See, you didn't even understand. Granddaddy had to go to work in the 60s and the 70s. Hell, it even happened today. He the only black man on the plant. He got to hear racist shit, act like he don't hear it. He got to hear racist jokes, act like it kind of funny. He come home dealing with all that shit, knowing he got to work twice as hard just to make sure he got a job because they itching to throw him out. He sleep for 2 hours, get up, go to a second job, going through the same situations. Come home. Now the children is ungrateful. The children upset with him because he ain't got no strength. He ain't got no energy to play with him. See, that was your mama. Daddy didn't do nothing for it with us. I mean, he made sure we was fed and we had a roof, but that's about it. Just ungrateful. See, that's where it starts at. Granddaddy got a drink to keep himself going, to keep him from losing his damn mind. He don't want to bring the shit home. He don't want to bring his frustrations home. So he do go over baby doll house. I'm not saying it's right. But see, that's the foundation from whence a lot of y'all was raised. So by the time you are in Big Mama's shoes, it's already been ingrained in you. Oh, don't put up with his shit. Oh, he come home late. You better check him. You treat your husbands and your man like he's your worst enemy. He's your best friend, or he's supposed to be. And I said it last week, you don't even know what a man has to put up with at work. You don't even understand, a lot of you. what he has to endure to make sure you have what you need, what you want. You want him to work to make money to give to you, to take care of you, but then you complain, you ain't got time for me. Damn. I'm lonely. My friend could have that could have been a beautiful situation. But she allowed her mama, her baby daddy, her best friend, everybody came first but him. And he endured it as long as he could. I know several men in that situation. Several men who cry themselves to sleep. Several of them. Constantly having to reassure, constantly having to tell her I love you, constantly having to try to be all that he can be for her. But see, she wasn't raised correctly. She wasn't raised to cater to her man. Yes, cater to him. I don't know why I think that's such a chore to cater to your man. If you don't run, I wish I had, I know I got some women in here. I would love for a woman to explain to me how you gape your legs open and you let a man pound off in you. You don't know what kind of DNA, what kind of evil spirits he pounded into you. You let him do all that nasty shit. He licking you from the front to back, upside the walls. He peeing on you. But then when it comes to matters of catering to him and caring for him and giving him affection, men like affection. You found out to be offensive. Well, damn it, if you ain't rubbing his feet, if you ain't rubbing his stomach, if you ain't rubbing his back, if you ain't fixing his plate, if you ain't gonna draw his bath water, excuse me, and he like those things done, wouldn't it be logical to assume he gonna find somebody else who will? Oh, I wish I had a witness. Can I get some claps on that? Oh, thank you so much. Mercy beaucoup. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. That's enough. Settle down. Settle down. Who you think gonna do that for him if you ain't gonna do it? Tell your mama, rub your back, rub your shoulders. You been doing, whoever been doing, tell that bitch you been doing it. Tell her, rub your back. This is where we at today. Women have gotten their minds that it's wrong to be good to your man. And if you can't be good to him, if you don't feel like he's worthy, then why the hell is he in your house? Why the hell is he in betwixt your legs? Good God Almighty. Men have feelings. Men have desires. Men, we have wants. And long before, see, I'm gonna wrap it up. Long before he met you, he had a woman that nurtured him and loved on him and patted him up and all that. That he had his mama. He was raised like this. He was raised to get a hug and a kiss and something special for bringing home A's and B's. He was rewarded for doing the good things that he was supposed to do. Think about this. This is psychological. All his life, he do his chores, he get rewarded. And all of a sudden, he chooses a woman to be his wife, which is supposed to be the second coming of his mama, and you won't reward him for shit. You think your little coochie is the reward. He already done had that. He got that before he married you. And some of you thought it Roddy Pipers. He got that on the first date. He got that immediately. That was an immediate reward. But then you think that's supposed to, how's that supposed to change anything? I get that every night. How's that my criminal present, my birthday present, my Father's Day present? I'm not saying all women are like that. Some women are good about that. Some women are really good about taking good care of their man. They want to take care of their man better than he take care of himself. Shout out to you women. Salute you. We love you. We appreciate you. Yes, clap it up for them. Because it ain't a whole lot of them. So clap it up. Yes, all of that. But we gonna need some of you sisters to step up and say, hey, bitch, take care of your man. Love on your man. Your man come first. Your man supposed to eat first. I wish I had a witness in here. That's right. How you fix everybody's plate in the house but the man's plate? And even if he ain't home to eat, you fix his plate first, wrap it up, put it in the microwave, put it in the oven, and so it'd be ready for him when he come home. I remember that poll came out. Who eat first, the man or the kid? Oh, my kids got to eat first. Your kids ain't paying their bill. How the man that bought the food can't eat first? Now, some men are honorable men, and they'll say, no, baby, go ahead and feed the children. But that's his right to defer. He's supposed to eat first. If he the provider, if the provider can't provide, the provider go down, who the hell gonna buy the food? The children? Them little motherfuckers been eating all day long. They get up, eat breakfast, they go to school, they get lunch, they get a snack, they come home, you give them something else, they get something else out the fridge, they've been eating all day long. Them little motherfuckers ain't all that hungry. And then you break your neck, my kids got to eat first. And then the little some bitches don't even eat everything. They just picking at the food. They drink all the Kool-Aid, all the juice, and then they gonna run off. Come on. I know. I done did too much. But my sisters, we get fed up too. We had to tap out too. And I know some will hear this, some will watch this, and they'll say, oh, that's just the women you used to. That's the women you deal with. Baby, I got a full inbox. I got a full roster text message where brothers would beg to differ. It would beg to differ. Because the woman, they married, they switched up. And I know those things that happen from time to time. But just keep putting each other first. Your husband should be putting you first, and you shouldn't be too proud not to put him first. And when the trouble comes, don't be too proud not to Don't be too proud to beg. Shit, tell them, baby, I need you. Baby, I love you. I need you. Don't leave me. Don't give up on us. Don't wait till he walking out the door and then you want to beg. Then you want to tear his clothes off. It's too late then. Some might stay, but they ain't got no respect for you. They gonna cheat on your ass. You best believe that. Anybody got anything they want to add, they want to say, or whatnot? Anybody got anything they want to add? Now's the time. The floor is open. Don't let your man tap out, baby. You know when it's coming. It ain't gonna hit you by surprise. And ain't gonna hit you by, he ain't gonna sneak attack. He ain't just gonna pack up and leave you a Dear John letter. That shit only happens in the movie. And when he tells you what the problem is, don't turn around and say, well, yeah, but you keep them yeah buts to yourself. There's not no time when your man is for real and he come to you with some real shit. That's not your time to rebut and bring up and throw up shit in his face. That's your time to listen. You can't listen if you up there sitting up there thinking about what you gonna reply. Hear me when I say that. I think I'm gonna say it again. Listen, and don't listen with the intent to reply. Listen to comply. If you love him and he loves you, he ain't gonna make up no foolishness. And you know he ain't lying. Take it under advisement. You can be mad all you want, take it under advisement and go on and work out what he needs you to work out. Work it out together. This ain't just a you thing. It ain't just a him thing. It's a us thing. It's a y'all thing. But I hope I helped somebody today. We thank everybody for watching. We thank everybody for those who participated today. Again, I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to give me some lights betwixt now and Thursday and make sure my green screen looks better. I swear it looked better in the preview. I don't know what happened during the course of the show, but we little issues here and there. We're going to fix it. It's going to look better. We want the show to look good. I'm actually thinking about having some kind of scene thing, because you can do it where a movie and stuff is playing. So, but I don't know. It might be too much distraction. We'll figure something out. But thank you all. We love you. Continue to support MAGA. Continue to support Deeper Understanding. We are on Spotify now. So once I finish this, I'm going to upload the show to Spotify. Also, we will be on Apple Podcast soon. I'm waiting on them to approve the thing. I don't know what's taking them so long. But as soon as they approve, we'll be on there too. Hey, man, ain't God good? And also, don't forget, we're on YouTube. We're on the Deeper Understanding page. If you're not on that page, like that page. The show will be there too. A lot of my stuff is not coming out. A lot of my posts and stuff. I've been on restriction all month, y'all, because I said somebody deserved to get their ass whooped for stealing. It does some shit. Facebook just be tripping sometimes. But anyway, thank you all. We love you. We'll see y'all on Thursday.